Yeah, Megan, Chris, you can see still a pretty active scene here this morning. What we know from Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara is he says that suspect's gun, it appears to have jammed last night when he got into a confrontation with 4 Minneapolis police officers here off of Hiawatha. Now, again, this all started about 9 o'clock last night when police say that 2 people called 911 about 15 minutes apart and within about 3 blocks of each other, both of those calls telling dispatchers about their concerns over a man with a gun who was talking to himself as well as reportedly waving that gun and acting irrational. Chief O'Hara saying that marked squad cars quickly responded here off of Hiawatha, saying the situation then quickly turned into a foot chase with that armed man. Now, at the end of that chase, O'Hara says there was a confrontation between those officers and that suspect, who O'Hara says still had that gun in his hand. O'Hara adding that despite multiple commands to drop that weapon, the suspect did not comply.
I'm thankful that no one else was harmed from the community by this, because it appears that, we have a case of someone who is armed, threatening, folks in 2 different places here and just not acting normally. I have no reason to think that this is anything other than a justifiable and lawful use of force by police officers.
Now, that suspect was brought to the hospital, and that's where police say he later died of his injuries. O'Hara saying in total 4 officers were involved in this use of force situation. 3 of those officers believed to have fired their weapons. Now, the Minnesota BCA has taken over this investigation. They have just left the scene while we've been talking to you here on camera. Those 4 officers involved, though, we are told that they are going to be placed on standard administrative leave while this all unfolds in this investigation. As of right now, Megan and Chris, about 35th Street to 33rd Street is still closed northbound here on Hiawatha. Cops are continuing to clear the scene, so I expect that to open maybe within the next 20 minutes or so. We'll keep you updated, though. Live this morning in Minneapolis, Bailey Hurley, 5 Eyewitness News.